Hello, monsters abound here. Welcome to part 37 of my Queek campaign. We're nearing the finale, the crashing crescendo, the bit at the end. That bit. Oh, what a campaign it's been. Can you remember memorable characters that we've met along the way? Those bastards in Tora Lesser. Screw those guys. Krokgar, screw him as well. Scar, Mark 1. Screw him too. They're all dead now. What's important is Queek is alive and we're about to summon the Great Horned Rat to the Warhammer world for some reason. I'm not sure it sounds like in fact it sounds like a terrible idea, but we're going to do it anyway because why the hell not? So that's good, and Sneak of course has bludgeoned the poor old Grey Seer to death, mind you. I say, well, he bit his throat out first, then gave him a good old whack over the head with the bell clapper. So that's good. So all that to look forward to. We've got one more turn to go, but what can we do while we wait? Well, let's get good old Admiral Stunkrich. Can you actually reach... you can't quite reach the Cobalt Knucklebreaker. The Doomseeker's over there, but that's okay. Skrull, can you get Hootle, whatever. Let's give the Banner of Swiftness to you as well, so you can motor around on your Screaming Bell, tearing around corners on 2 wheels and all that kind of good stuff. Yep, auto-resolve that. It's going to be an easy win. There we go. Let's loosen occupy. I'm going to save my food for the final battle. Okay, all good there. We have a Lord who hasn't moved. Oh, Alchemy Spark Flesh Cutter hasn't moved. Let's give you some clan rats. And Skrull has some unassigned skill points. Well, that's just... let's give him the dreaded 13th. Let's upgrade that skill because that's pretty good. Hero not moved. Sin Surge, no, but I don't really know what to do. I'm going to just send you off in this direction, that's fine. Just enjoy being in the desert. Lothran, of course, are starting their final ritual. However, it's not going to help them. 1, because obviously they can't, stop us anymore. And 2, because our intervention force and the Lizardman's intervention force is currently laying siege to Vol's Anvil. So I don't think they're even going to actually, even if they had the chance, they're not going to be able to finish that. And of course Nagrond is out of the fight. Do you think Skrolk's on my side? I mean, the Council's obviously against me here, but is Skrolk on my side? I don't know. I guess he is. I mean, he doesn't hate me, does he?
I despise no furs. No deal unless profit for me.
Yeah, hug him. And a hug ain't going to do it. You just want peace. Good. Battle is no fun if there's little time to drink and tell stories in between the slaying. I kind of just like the slaying, actually. So, tough. Go away. Shoot. Go on. Off you go. Don't come back. You have to give it to the Strugglewhite. They are really... Are they... It looks like they're going to try and take Eaglegate from behind. They tried the frontal approach. Now they're trying the sneaky backdoor approach. Ooh. Those undead, they are underhanded. They really are doing their best, aren't they?
The Skaven are on the brink of summoning forth their horned god through the Vortex. It is the powerful Grey Seer clan that have been marked for the blood sacrifice. The souls the great horned rat must consume to walk amongst us. The Council of 13 of which the Grey Seer clan are most prominent, send their hordes against you, desperate to wrest the infernal machine from your clutches. Other races sense their doom is coming, and all converge on the Isle of the Dead. The greatest battle of our age is about to begin. The time to summon the Horned Rat is now. The High Elves of Ulthuan have moved to defend their precious Vortex, yet they are easy prey. Attack!
Okay, the machine of doom and curses is ready. The Grey Seer clan and their masters on the Council of 13 try to betray you, but now, thanks to the scribe's wrath, it is the Grey Seer's blood imprinted on the unholy Bell's warpstone clapper, and so the Grey Seer clan shall be sacrificed, consumed by the Horned Rat on his arrival. Upon the Isle of the Dead, in the heart of the hated Ulthuan, the machine begins its work, turning the Vortex into a portal from which your god shall emerge. The other races sense the peril and converge to stop you. Above all, the Grey Seers send their minions desperate to halt the Great Ascendancy. The unholy bell must toll 13 times. Prepare for the ultimate battle. Well, there we go. So we finished the Ritual of Noise and Bite. I mean, two things I just want to take away from that. One, why does it have a big saw blade on the front of it? Is there any reason for that? I don't... Does it need it? Is it just, you know, there's a think, well, we've got to put something on the front, may as well be a big saw blade? And second of all, the Grey Seers aren't a clan, are they? I thought they were just sort of individuals, sort of... I mean, they're born into a clan, but they're marked with having sort of white fur and horns, so they then get trained by the Grey Seers, but they're not necessarily a clan by themselves. Is that right? That's what I thought, but maybe I'm wrong. Anyway, so there we go. We've got the ritual. So we've got the final battle ready to go. Let's take out. I mean,
Don't think so.
we've got the Cobalt Knuckle Break. I mean, we could just.
I'm deadly.
Let's just auto resolve that one. I don't think that's going to be too difficult to do. Doomseekers have been obliterated. Good. That's what I like to hear. Let's get Scrawl over here as well. Over there. Fantastic. Okay, well, I guess there's no point. No time like the present. We are fully healed up. Good. Let's teleport to the final battle. Okay, so not looking particularly in our favour. So they've got a lot of High Elves there. And it looks like Mazdamundi's turned up as well. And Malakith has returned to try and repay the favour. So that's all fun. I mean, obviously we're going to take as many uses of the Menace Below as we can, because that just makes bloody sense. And otherwise, I think I'm happy with that. I mean, you know, all our units are pretty elite. We do have a couple of Warp Lightning Cannons which aren't level 7 or above, but otherwise all our units are pretty much almost maximum rank. So I guess we're ready. Let's go for it.
I am no puppet of the council. I am Queek. Yes, Sneak Scribe is correct. We shall be emissaries of the Horned Rat. Let the insufferable Grey Seers become sacrificed. First, wipe out the elf things that guard the Vortex. Then, let the real sacrifice begin. Clan Moors victorious, with me at its head. Scurry, fight, kill!
I've got the final countdown stuck in my head, but I'm not going to sing it because that would be embarrassing, so we're not going to do that. We do, of course, have Queek's army over in the distance here. Warp Lightning Cannons ready to go. There is no ammunition in this mission. That means you can fire as much as you like, and I'm going to make good use of that because we've got 4 enemy armies approaching. We only have to deal with one at a time, but still it's bad enough. So we're going to use our artillery as much as possible. We're going to start hitting these High Elves. Try and take out their bolt throwers and also their archers, because they're the ones that are going to do the damage. If we can take those out, we should be okay. The spearmen, not worried about them. My poison wing glove and death wing gloves will take take care of them. But the archers I have no real answer for, so we need to deal with those as quickly as possible. Going to try and use a menace below to hit the bolt thrower, try and keep it occupied. Can't help but feel the Warp Lightning Cannon is probably killing as many clan rats as it is High Elves, but never mind. Current kills 40, 26, 47. That middle Warp Lightning Cannon is not pulling its weight. Oh, they're in range and they're already starting to fire. That's not great. They'll be doing a fair chunk of damage to me. So the Warp Lightning Cannons are going to focus on the bolt throwers, try and take them out. At the same time, their spearman units are approaching. They've also got a unit of Valerian Reavers. They've got a few archers, but their archers have been heavily damaged by the Warp Lightning Cannons. The Great Horned Rat is talking to us there. Oh, he's over there. Look, there he is. Hello. Oh, that's awful. Never mind. At least our dutiful clan rats are at least harassing the archers and keeping them at a range for enough time for us to deal with these bolt throwers. I think we've almost got rid of them all. I think this unit has had all their bolt throwers destroyed. I think there's just one over here. They haven't killed many, which is good. Yeah, these guys getting an absolute beating by green lasers. Well, that I think killed more clan rats than anything else, but never mind. Bolt thrower has broken. Excellent. You can see one of our units has taken a fair pounding from the bolt throwers, but we're generally okay. Their spearmen are now moving into range, but not very fast. That's bad. When you get too close to the Deathwind globes, it's probably best to run. The archers are moving into position, but Warp Lightning Cannons continue to do horrific damage to these guys, and we've got our Rat Ogres flanking now, so we should be fine. Just need to be careful not to hit the Rat Ogres at the same time. Deathwing globes coming in and melting these spearmen, probably quite literally. I don't know what they put in those things, but that's going to be pretty nasty. Yep, the spearmen, not a concern. Rat Ogres are now dealing with the archers. Lothran spearmen there being thrown, Lothran Seaguar being thrown around. There's a bolt throw crew. I think they're the only thing left. Alright, chill, Jesus. Ah, lizard men, excellent. We finished off the High Elves, and the lizard men have appeared. Mazdamundi. We do get some new abilities once we finish that High Elf army. We get a healing ability, which is very nice, and we also get a sort of explosion ability, which is on a 30-second cooldown. Very powerful, very useful. Oh, ouch. Yeah, the lizardmen, however, Mazdamundi brings along with him a skink priest of the heavens, and the magical damage they can put out is pretty severe. So we're going to target Mazdamundi with our Warp Lightning Cannons. These skinks got a little bit too close to the death globes and paid horrendously for it. Our explosion's going to be going out, that's good. Warp Lightning Cannons continue to focus on Mazdamundi. Bastiliodon coming into the middle of our lot. Oh, ouch. We need to be careful because any damage we receive, we can heal our units, but we can't resurrect them. Oh, in comes some cold one. Oh, they're horned ones. Luckily, they're straight into the storm vermin, so we should be okay. They're going to drop a... is that a lightning? Oh, look at the damage that's doing. It's horrific. Oh, my God. That's that skink priest. He's already killed 65. Oh, and there's a wind blast spell going off. That's basically annihilated a unit of storm vermin right there. Mazdafatfroggy's up to 73 kills, and he didn't really do much apart from run away. Is he going to die? Stupid fat frog. Kill him. Kill him. Oh, so close. Oh, he got away. No, he's dead. There we go. Boop. Off he goes. Good. Right, that's the lizard men dealt with. Fab. But now we've got some dark elves. Oh, yeah, dark elves. I always call them night elves. Of course, they're not night elves, they're dark elves. So we have some units of dread spears, bleak swords, some dark shards coming up there. Yeah, shouldn't be too difficult. Again, we're going to use the Vortex explosion ability to good effect. Melt some of these units. Good. How is our army looking? Well, one of our units of storm vermin was basically annihilated. However, the rest are, they're looking fine. They're a little bit battered, but generally okay. You have to be so careful in this battle to conserve your units. Playing the artillery game really is one of the best options, especially because you get unlimited ammunition. Fleeing Saurus make a nice big blob over here, so I mean, why wouldn't we drop an explosion there, right? Exactly. So the units are taking horrendous damage. They're almost in range of our warp lightning cannons. I'm not just letting the warp lightning cannons fire on the lizard men that are fleeing, because again, don't have to worry about ammunition. So 111 kills on that one, 117 there, 130 there. Again, they were focused on Mazdamundi for most of the lizard man fight, so they didn't really get to kill many there, but they did do a good job of taking Mazdamundi out of the fight. Is he getting closer, or is that me? I'm fairly sure that's just me imagining it.
Our allies' weakness sickens me.
So they're slowly advancing on us, taking their time, that's fine. I'm in no particular rush, plus the more I can kill with the Vortex Blast, the better.
Our allies are cowards. Our allies are weak.
Nah. That's good. There we go. Are they almost in range? Yes, they're almost in range of the warp lightning cannons. Again, we're just hanging back, just waiting for them. No point rushing this. Let them come to me. And that's what we want to do. Take them on long range. Don't let them go anywhere near me. Just vaporize them with lasers and explosions.
This is madness. Get out of here.
Now, I do know more Dark Elves spawn, and I know Malakith's going to be with them. So while this small group over here is being vaporized with lasers, I spawn a menace below just to check that they're not hiding up here anywhere. They're not, but they do suddenly appear. However, that works in my favour because all the nasty magic they would have cast on my front line gets cast on this poor unit of clan rats. Works for me. Yep, so these guys get frozen, they get bladed, they get incinerated, and gassed. So it's not a particularly fun time they got spawned into, but never mind. Yeah, so here's the main Dark Elf force. They've got some Harganeth Executioners, some Coldbond Dread Knights, Blackguard, and 2 dragons. And Malakith is riding on one of them. There he is. Last time we knocked him off his dragon. Will we do the same this time? Spoilers, yes. Yeah, nice big blocks of troops here. Make this just, you know, too tempting. So we're going to blow them up. So my advice would be get artillery. I'm not sure what I mean, Lizardmen do have the solar cannon thing, don't they? So I would get a couple of those at least. The more missile units you have, probably the better. Dark Elves fare quite well here because obviously your repeater crossbows never run out of ammo. Got a blade wind there. Basically, I summon these fan rats so they can get incinerated and shredded without me having to worry about my poor front line. Got some shades here as well with great swords. Need to deal with them.
Only a fool would stay.
Comes another explosion. Just going to do as I say. That's just lots of damage there. That army is looking fairly reduced, and we can start opening fire now on the dragon. We need to try and deal with that, and Malakith as well. To be honest, Malakith is probably the more important target. So we're going to start firing our lasers. Come on guys, aim better. That's more like it. That's it. Get some shots in. Nice. That's what we want. The dragon is flanking us. There's also a couple of shades. Oh no, they're coming back. I know for a fact that dragon definitely does flank us. Malakith continues to take a right beating straight to the face. Malakith very weak against lasers, or at least, you know, that many lasers. I like how absolutely infuriated that dragon looks whenever it gets hit in the face. Oh, it's like Malakith is on half health. Where's that? Oh, that dragon flies back there. I'm not sure why, but it does. So our cannons continue to fight the Coldbond Dread Knights. Charge poor old Queek, but Queek gets in there. And the Coldbonds get blatted by our Globadiers. Oh, we get a blade wind cast on us as well. Oh no, guys, no! Oh, we're going to drop a heal on them, and that's going to keep them topped up while they get minced. But that's fine. Malakith has got stuck in a whirlwind, which means he can't charge our line. Uh-oh. What's it like being a stationary target, Malakith? Not fun, I bet. We're going to use him as target practice. Oops. Oh, well, that's a sense of deja vu, isn't it, Malakith? Never mind. Some Dread Knights have charged us on our left flank. Rat Ogres have engaged. But a dragon is... uh-oh. We managed to drop a heal on them, which does save them, but they took a lot of damage. Dragon is taking a lot of damage now, that's good, and the rest of the army is fleeing. But when it rains it pours, and here comes the Skaven army. Poison wind globes, storm vermin there, we got some plague monk, censer bearers, what fire throwers, all that kind of stuff. However, nice big blocks of units here, going to make it very nice for that explosion ability. Just like that. Yep. That felt good. Okay, our army is still looking pretty intact. Just one unit of storm vermin there, looking a little bit worse for wear, but other than that, looking pretty good. Going to concentrate our warp lightning cannons on the Hell Pit Abomination, take out the biggest threat first. Yep, that's doing a lot of damage as per usual. 158 kills, 163, 136. Again, they've been mostly focused on the big targets, so it's not a big surprise they haven't racked up the kills. Helmet Abomination is regenerating, but not quickly enough. We do have some unit of Death Runners and a Doom Wheel heading around the flank. Down goes the Hellbit Abomination. It spawns some Skaven slaves. That's not going to help them though. We're now going to focus on the Doom Wheel, try and take that out. And now we spot the Death Runners flanking us, so we're going to move some of our Halberds to intercept. And considering I know for a fact that this is the last army to face, we're going to charge. Death or glory, Queek. Those censer bearers get annihilated. There you go, our storm vermin. Probably should stop the death glow bombardiers shooting into my own units, but they just enjoy themselves. You know, you see the little faces light up as they watch the enemy and their allies explode into little pieces and chunks, and you just can't help but just go, yeah, go ahead guys, it's fine. There's always more storm vermin. Yeah, our counter charge broke the enemy army. There are still some units over here, the Death Runners, but our Rat Ogres are now into them, and they literally just ran them over. With that, the enemy is defeated, and we are victorious. Phew, that was a slog, but we did win it. There we go. So Queek is victorious. Queek has defeated the old Mazdamundi, Malakith, and nameless High Elf hero number 374. And the Great Horned Rat is now in the Warhammer world, which is a good thing, I guess. It's good, yeah, it's fine.
The bell tolls for the 13th time. And so, the Vortex is now yours. A gateway to many hells, and the throne of a god.
He comes! Our clan at his side! I am at his side.
But the war is not over. The other races will fight on. Bring ruin in the Horned Rat's name, or face his wrath.
We are victorious. Victory! The great vortex is yours. Despite the efforts of your enemies, your will has prevailed, and the great vortex has been disrupted. Your triumph has ensured that your plans have come to full fruition. Bathe in glory, even as your enemies cower. Hail to the victor. You may now choose to begin a new campaign, perhaps with a new race and a different part of the world. However, if you desire, you may continue conquering and ruling your empire. Although the vortex is no longer a factor, the war goes on. There are still rivals to quell, lands to invade, and the victory of total domination to strive for. And the fruits of your triumph over the great vortex will aid you in this. Leave or stay. The choice is yours. So we go. We have completed the vortex campaign with Queek. We head down here. We can see Tora Lesser. They are a pain. They are. I would say they are probably the main issue that Queek has. Because it wasn't till, yeah, I think it was around turn 40ish that I had to turn the difficulty down because I was just getting hit repeatedly with stacks of high elves. These 3 islands just give out so much income, especially as high elves, that they can support so many stacks with them, and because they've only got you to attack, it just makes it, and because obviously Skaven are really bad in auto-resolve, getting to the island is a nightmare. So it's just incredibly difficult to win that. So that's something to keep in mind if you are playing as Queek. But there we go. Victory. It's good. We're going to continue the campaign. So the quest has been successful. Good. And we now get victors. With your plans of the Great Vortex completed, the road to total domination is now clear. You get enemy wizard magic. Starting amount is -50. Hero capacity +2 for all heroes. Public order +4. And hero and lord recruit +14 faction wide. That it does increase, I think. I think it gives everyone 5 skill additional levels. Yes. So basically, all your heroes and lords get another 5 skill points, and there is an epilogue, and that is coming up in a minute. So here we are. We're about 2 turns after the victory. Ritual completed is 4 turns, so yes, it's about 2 turns afterwards. And you'll find you get a little epilogue here. It's really easy to miss. I in fact missed the Dark Elf one, but I did see the fact that you get an epilogue on Reddit, so I did wait around for the Queek one. So Snig Scratchit bit his tail until blood flowed between his teeth. It was his way of releasing the built-up stress and nervous energy. He was under tremendous pressure, having risen from lowly scribe to a herald of a living god. It was the highest status any mortal Skaven could possibly achieve, and therefore he was the most hated. He had already been the target of several assassination attempts. Sneak entered his grand burrow. It was richly adorned, another status symbol, another reason all other Skaven envied and hated him. He stood abruptly when he saw a great mirror stood against the roughly burrowed wall. Sneak sniffed and suspiciously at it. His bloody tail wafted to and fro in nervousness. Was this a gift from one of the clans to buy his favour? He scuttled up to the mirror and checked behind it to make sure the void wasn't concealing an assassin. It wasn't. He looked again at the surface of the mirror, its green sheen revealing that it was made of polished warpstone. Then there was a hiss. Sneak's whiskers went straight in alarm. "Little thing," said the screaming one from the mirror. The voice of the Vermin Lord coalesced within it. "How quickly you have risen, little scribe," it said. "I see you have found my mirror. I'm glad my servants could deliver it. Sneak gulped. "You have enjoyed great riches thanks to the path I have put you on. The secrets of those rituals I gave. There was always going to be a cost. Now we must talk about my price, yes? The herald meekly nodded, grabbed his tail, and bit down hard. So there we go. Poor Sneak. He tried so hard. But in the end, it didn't even matter. Oh well. There we go. So that is the end of the Queek campaign. I hope you enjoyed it. I do have a good idea for what I want to do next. It will be a Mortal Empires campaign, and it'll probably start next week, I think, at the moment. So we're probably looking around. Yes. I think next week probably sounds good. So we'll do that then. So thank you very much for watching my Queek campaign, and from me and Queek himself. There's Queek. And Scar MK2. We'll see you next time.